Today we're talking about chapter 8.2, and it's called Problem Solving with Using Multiplication. And you might be thinking to yourself, what? I thought this chapter is all about dividing. Why are we now shifting gears and going into multiplication? It is true that this is a different topic, but is it related to division in any way? Why might this chapter 8, even though the title of chapter 8 is dividing fractions, why do you think we might take a little detour, a little side trip, and talk a little bit about multiplication? Rashika?
Probably because multiplication and division and inverse operations probably to check if your multiplication is correct.
Multiplication and division are related because, as we said yesterday, they're inverse operations. They're closely related. They're not like strangers, okay? It's like you and your brother or sister. Maybe you build a castle and they undo it, right? So they're closely related, okay? So today's learning goal is to be able to solve problems by drawing a diagram. About Thomas's sister Erica, except it's spelled differently, right? So Erica, she makes 6 submarine sandwiches. Now submarine sandwiches, of course, are not submarines that go into the ocean. It's just the name for a type of sandwich. Like when you go to Subway, you buy a submarine sandwich. Okay? So Erica's making 6 sandwiches, and she cuts each sandwich into thirds. How many 1/3 size sandwich pieces does she have? Now, first let's figure out, what is the question asking? Rushi, what's the question asking? Very good. And today, looking at the learning goal, what strategy are we using to solve this problem to figure out how many 1/3 size sandwich pieces Erica has? Siddharth? Is that what the learning goal says? You can look in your notebook because you wrote it down in your notebook, right? So what do you suppose we're going to do to help Erica figure out how many 1/3 size pieces she has? Okay, so let's go ahead and draw a picture. So Erica has 1 sandwich. Does she only make 1 sandwich?
6.
She makes 6. So go ahead and draw all 6 of Erica's sandwiches in your notebook. Okay? Marcus, go ahead and draw all 6 of Erica's sandwiches in your notebook. And draw in your diagram that she cuts each sandwich not in half, but in thirds. Okay. Now, of course, the question is asking how many 1/3 size pieces does Erica have? So now let's number them so that we can show in our diagram that we're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So what is the answer to her question? How many 1/3 size pieces does Erica have? Ariel? 18. And the complete answer would be 18 1/3 size pieces.